And suddenly, boom! The light appeared, trees sprouted, oceans roared, and animals filled the land. And with a single breath, the very first human came to life. Get ready. You're about to see how everything began. Before there was any planet, there was only one thing: God, nothing else. And inside his heart, there was a beautiful plan. He wanted to create a world and make it a wonderful place to live. So, with his powerful voice, God spoke for the very first time. "Let there be light," and light was born. God smiled. He saw the light and said, "This is very good." But the light needed a name, and so did the darkness. So God called the light day, and the darkness he named night. And when the darkness ran away, the whole universe woke up. That was the first day of creation. And God saw that everything he had made was very good. On the second day, God looked at the world filled with water and said, "Let there be a sky between the waters." And whoosh, it happened. The waters separated, and between them appeared the sky. Blue, beautiful, and peaceful. God looked at the freshly created sky and said, "This is very good." And that was the second day of creation. On the third day, God said, "Let the dry land appear." In that moment, the waters moved. Mountains and valleys appeared. Deserts, beaches, rivers, and lakes. And over the land, he said, "Let plants, trees, flowers, and fruits grow." And the miracle happened. Grass covered the fields, and colorful flowers bloomed everywhere. Tall trees grew with strong branches. Red apples, purple grapes, yellow mangoes, strawberries, bananas. And inside every fruit, seeds appeared. Tiny little futures ready to multiply life. God looked at it all and said, "This is so good." And that was the third day of creation. On the fourth day, God began by saying, "Let the sky be filled with lights to mark the times." And in that moment, the sky lit up, and the sun was created to shine during the day. Warm, golden, and radiant, and the moon appeared too, to light up the night, gentle silver, mysterious. And along with it, thousands and thousands of stars sparkled in the dark sky. And at that moment, God, looking in awe at the starry sky, said, "This is very good." And that was the fourth day of creation. When the fifth day began, God felt that the seas and the skies needed life. So he said, "Let the waters be filled with life, and let the skies be filled with flying birds." And right then, the seas exploded with movement. Colorful fish swam in all directions. At the same time, birds began flapping their wings and flying happily across the skies. That was the fifth day, and God saw that everything he had made was really very good. On the sixth day, God then said, "Let's fill the land with animals of all kinds." And so lions roared, elephants trumpeted. But God was still saving the most special moment of all. He knelt down, gathered the dust of the earth, and while shaping it into a body, he said, "Let's make man in our image and likeness." Yes, Jesus was already there with him, helping throughout the entire creation.
Yes!
And then, over that body of clay, he breathed life into its nostrils. And the man breathed for the very first time. On the seventh day, God finally rested. Not because he was tired, but because everything was perfect, complete, and oh so good. That was the end of creation, but only the beginning of the great story that would start with humankind. And if you loved this story, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and join us for all the next amazing adventures from the Bible. See you in the next video.